Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Crypto Console. So before moving to our video, if you haven't joined our Telegram channel, kindly join. This is where we post about the node links and GitHub links regarding the nodes and also some Telegram bots and the airdrop links. All the links will be posted in the Telegram channel. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter, kindly follow. I post about the node timings and the testnet guides related to that, as you can see. And this is our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification icon and tune into all so you can get the instant notification about our videos, so you can set up the node and do the testnet task ASAP. So as I said in the tweet, I'm going to cover all the airdrops maximum, including the second airdrops of Optimism and Arbitrum, Wormhole, LayerZero, and the airdrop of Hyperlane. So Hyperlane took a snapshot for the season 1, but there is an indication like the LayerZero, they will also take a snapshot on season 2. So make sure you're interacting with the Hyperlane. We already posted a bunch of guides on Hyperlane. You can find it on our Twitter or on Telegram. Okay, let's start with the wallets. So I'm going to use Rabbi wallet for EVM and Kepler for TIA and the Injective for the Hyperlane task, and Backpack for Solana and Eclipse. So Sui for the Sui ecosystem and Petra wallet for the Aptos ecosystem. So for doing this task, you need to have at least $50 to $100 of Ethereum on any of the chain, but you can bridge it to any source chain. That's not a matter. So make sure you have at least 50 to 100. So the more the amount, that's the better, because if you bridge more amount, we're gonna also improve the volume. So volume also matters. So just make sure that. So let me show my balances. So I have METH on Mantle, but I'm going to bridge it to Optimism to get the start. So bridge every fund to the Optimism. We can start with the Optimism. And about Kepler, let me show you. So I have 2 injective around, and I also have some TIA. So make sure you have at least 1 injective and 1 TIA. And about Solana, I have around $4 worth of soul just for the fee. And Eclipse, I already bridged, but in this video we're gonna start it from that. So make sure you have ETH, so we can bridge it through the Hyperlane or the official bridge. About Sui, I have 5 Sui, and Aptos, I have around some cents. So we can start with so these are the some links that we're going to use for today. It consists most of the links, but I'll update on the go. If I find anything, I'll update and I'll give it to you as a finished product. So for the starter, we're going to use Jumper, and I'm going to bridge it to Optimism. So in this method, we're going to use the Stargate because it also uses the LayerZero protocol. So that's one thing. At the end of the video, I'll tell you how much volume I made, and I also try to calculate the fees because we have the debank, right? Everything is in the data, so we can see it. Okay, let me start the bridge. I use the fast mode. You can also choose the economy, but for the video, I'm going to use the fast mode. Let's start bridging. So the funds got bridged. Next, we're going to use Bungie. We have 1 LayerZero interaction. So choose Optimism, and in the destination, choose zkSync. Ethereum. I'm going to bridge 0.54. There, I'm going to choose a cross chain, and then going to use a DEX on zkSync. So it can be SyncSwap or ZK Finance. You can use anything. Going to SyncSwap or XYZ. Here choose zkSync. I'm going to delegate around 5 zkSync token. So for that, make sure you turn off this. So and use whole token, because if you use the Z5 Paymaster, it will be free. So we need to make some Paymaster transaction. So that's why I'm going to use a whole token as the Paymaster. So see and click confirm. So make sure you have at least over $1 off for the gas token, so you can get the gas refund as well, and the Paymaster transaction will get through. So if you're choosing a zkSync as the Paymaster token, so make sure you have around over $1 or $2 of tokens. So if you have around 50 cents, the transaction will not get through. And then the detected transaction fee also around 80% of the fees will be redeposited into your wallet address as Ethereum. So you can choose it whether you need to the refund fee with Ethereum or zkSync. So I choose Ethereum. You can also choose the zkSync. You can check in the transaction. So I had around 3 plus 9, 12 and 13 zkSync token, and 6 zkSync token is deducted as fee. I swapped for around 25 cent. So I got the refund around like 0.8 cent. So the fees is 10 cent. So just like that. So I just want to use an interaction. That's it, nothing more than that. So right now I have around 6.5 zk token. So the next thing is going to delegate the tokens. So it's the process of making your contribution on chain. So make sure you delegate some token. So this is the most important criteria in every second airdrop. So I'm going to choose Olympio because I already delegated him to the Optimism. So I'm going to choose the same guy. So connect to your MetaMask. So I'm going to choose Olympio because I choose the same guy for the Optimism. So I'm going to continue with this guy. So for some reason Ravi doesn't work on this side, so I choose MetaMask. So click delegate and what do you do? So make sure you switch to the zkSync network. And I have around 6.47 token, so I'm going to delegate the votes to Olympio. So the gas cost is less than a cent, so I delegated. So I'm going to switch to the Rabi wallet. So the next thing is I'm going to swap it to the XBS Venus token. So I have around 0.5348. I'm going with 0.533. So let me go with 0.531. So I had around like a $1 of ETH for the gas. So I'm going to choose a Kyber swap and start swapping. Okay, done. And next I'm going to copy this site, paste it, and I'm going to bridge it to Arbitrum. So choose max. So this is a LayerZero interaction, and in the season 1 of airdrop, this Venus protocol gave a huge amount of rewards than any other. Even the Stargate doesn't give this much. I'll just bridge it to Arbitrum because I only interacted with 2 bridges. So 2 times I bridged using the Venus. That's around $100 and $100. And the data of the bridge, we got the reward data, right? So it has around like 20 zkSyncs. So more than anything, it gave much of it. So after I bridged, I got into Jumper. So I choose XVS, and in the destination, I choose Ethereum on Arbitrum. So I'm going to swap into the Ethereum. So make sure and start swapping. Alright. So just wait for the swap. The next thing is you can also, we already use the Stargate protocol using Jumper, so you can skip. So next we're going to use the Stargate. So going to bridge from Arbitrum to base. So the wallet got connected. Choose the source as Arbitrum, destination as base. I have around 0.0535. I'm going to bridge 0.0353, and I'm going to choose the fast method. All right. And so for this thing, so all these things will be used to bridge from Ethereum or to bridge to the Ethereum, because these 3 bridges have less in gas fee, mainly the relay link. So projects, many of projects are making airdrop for the wallets that has interaction on the Ethereum mainnet. Mostly these swaps or bridges. So I've been using this relay link for almost a year. So this is the cheapest bridge and the fastest bridge you can get in the market. So this thing is useful for bridging from Ethereum or bridge to Ethereum. So this is the best bridge. So go and try it. So we bridge Hyperlane because we finished the LayerZero interaction. And for starters, I'm going to start with the Nexus bridge. Going to paste it first. So copy this thing. So we're gonna use 3 wallet for this: the Kepler, backpack, and also the Rabbit. got. And then choose Neutron and the destination. I'm going to choose Arbitrum. Click here, and the recipient address, click self. Make sure you connected all of your wallet and click continue. Right, and click send it to Arbitrum. So the gas is a little bit high on this side, so click approve. And then I'm going to paste it here. So copy this thing and then go to Jumper. So Jumper is one ultimate tool, so you can do much more things with Jumper than any other multi-chain protocols. So click Arbitrum and choose TIA that you bridged right now, and then choose Ethereum. So swap your TIA into Ethereum. So I already had around 6.7 point something tokens of TIA. So and then start swapping. Okay. So now choose Arbitrum as your source chain on Nitro's protocol, and choose Ethereum. And at the source end, choose Manta. So if you go here, you will have Manta. Choose Ethereum as your token. So you got some slippage to make sure you choose 0.5 as slippage. I choose, but this 1% is better. So click continue. So it has around $1 of bridge fee, and the gas cost is less. So I'm just going to use it just for the airdrop purpose, because the router protocol also have a token, and they also have the reward tab, as you can see it here. So the transaction has been completed. So the next step is copy this. I'm going to the Aperture Finance that is on the Manta network. So connect your wallet and choose Ethereum. Choose TIA. So click max. To max around like 0.78 tokens. Click swap. Right. And then again go to use Nexus. So it's better to use this way than bridging from Celestia to Arbitrum and then Celestia to Manta. In this way, we will get two interactions from the Hyperlane on our EVM. So EVM is the main. So Kepler, you will get less number of interactions. So just use the EVM wallet, because we focus on the EVM on Hyperlane with Eclipse, Solana, and the Minter by bridging the Ethereum. So just increase the interaction with the EVM. So and then bridge. So in this way, the fees is also less than the Arbitrum. In this case, the Arbitrum have around 0.4 ETH, I believe. So by the hand, I'm going to complete the Celestia protocols all in one. I'm just going to copy the format and paste it here. So for that, you need to bridge the TIA token to the TIA from the Neutron, because we bridged from Arbitrum to Neutron, right? So now I'm going to bridge. So this is the IPC transfer that is not necessary with the Hyperlane. So I'll just wait for the tokens to arrive. So the token got arrived. So this process will happen in seconds. Also, this is not bridging, this is just an IPC transfer, as you can see here. So after that, so go to FOMO and connect your Kepler wallet and connect your Ethereum wallet. Right? And I have 7.8, I'm going to bridge 7.5. So click transfer. So as you can see, I received the funds, even though it got error. So it will get through, because that's a simple UI error. Updated this link, Modularium node. You followed in our Telegram group, you get to know it, because we covered this before 3 to 4 months. So this is a place for the NFT mints for Modularium and using the Celestia. So you can buy various NFT. Before we add, so let me buy this. So this is around 0.0012 TIA. So just click buy. So the fees is also on TIA, so you don't need to bridge any other tokens. You can see your minted tokens here. I'm going to withdraw my TR. So it has some fees, so make sure you leave that. I'm just going to withdraw 472. So it will be withdrawn into this Stride chain. You don't need to worry about that because the Stride chain also uses TIA as the gas fee. So after that, we want your TIA on the Celestia chain. Just add Stride chain using the manage chain visibility. So you can stripe Stride and then make sure you check this box and click save. So I'm going to TIA on Stride, right? Click and send it to IBC send Celestia home chain. Alright, click max and then click next. So you will get your Celestia on the Celestia chain. Just wait for a couple of minutes. So again, we're going to use Nexus. So here choose injective, then click injective and click max. So click self and continue. Right. Just use this and bridge back some another day, because just make sure we are not stable. Alright, and then the Control X, I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to use the Hyperlane for the EVM chains. So I have funds on base because we lastly bridged funds from Arbitrum to base. So and choose Zora. I'm just going to choose a token bridge. Choose Zora. I'm just going to choose 0.001. And so this is the least fees between these two bridges, because all other networks have much higher fees than this. I'm just going to bridge it. As you can see, I'm going to sign the transaction. So it's been bridged. You can check here. So you can also copy your wallet address and then check the interactions using this website. So paste here. So these are our interactions. So next I'm going to use the Hyperlane super bridge. So agree and continue. Alright, connect to Rabi wallet. So now I'm going to choose base, and then I'm going to choose Binance as the receiving chain. I'm going to choose Coinbase 8. I'm going to jumper. So choose base ETH and choose base. So it be BTC. Make sure, and I'm going with 0.45. So it's $100 worth, $120 worth of BTC. So click start swapping, because LayerZero also calculated the transaction count, transaction fee, and the transaction chain, and also the contracts. So it's done, and then I'm going to bridge. We covered around 7 Hyperlane interactions. Including this, we're going to use Eclipse. So as you can see, the CBTC has been arrived on Optimism. So I'm just going to click Optimism and then choose based on the destination. Last, I'm going to bridge the CBTC to the source chain that I initially bridged from. So the funds has been bridged. Now I'm going to choose the CBTC and I'm going to bridge back to the Ethereum. So and then I'm going to choose Ethereum, and I'm going to swap into USDC just for the sum amount. So the next thing is I'm going to use the Fusionist bridge. So just make sure. So this is a Hyperlane bridge. So click base as, and at the end you need to choose Endurance. USDC, I'm going to bridge one token. Click self. And click send to Endurance. So one token is enough because you need to have the ACE token as a gas fee, so you can get ACE from a BitKit and then bridge back into the base if you want to. So same like that, I'm going to use this chase chain, this new protocol that deployed today. So for this we need to have USDC on Arbitrum. So I'm just going to use Bungee because we haven't used it for this in a while. So base and then Arbitrum. Choose USDC. I'm going to choose max bridge token. So I'm going to use Stargate. You can choose anything. I'm just going to use across. So review route. Just switch to base network. Then approve the transaction. Then bridge. So I'm going to bridge connect wallet. Just MetaMask. So I'm bridged into the bridge token, but I need on the actual USDC native token. So I'm just going to swap the USDC into the USDC. Alright, completed, and I'm going to use the Chase bridge. I'm going to bridge around 1.5 token. So click validating. So send it to Chase chain. Then approve your transaction. Alright. So I already bridged through the official bridge. As you can see here, I already have the funds on the Eclipse network. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this part, but you need to get the funds on Eclipse. So make sure you bridge through it. Let me show. I already bridged. See, I have around $80. So I'm just going to jump over. I'm going to use a wormhole. So I'm going to bridge the $100 of USDC to Solana. So you can try with $10, $100, $1,000, but the fees is around $2.5. So make sure you bridge the maximum amount. So click here and click another wallet and click backpack with Solana. Click approve. Click this and going to bridge around $100. Here you need to choose this thing, Moyen wormhole. So start bridging. So for this process you can use a jumper, or you can also use the portal bridge here, right? So these are the wormhole bridges. So just approve the transaction. As you can see, the funds got bridged into the Solana. So it took around 25 minutes. So have some patience. So next I'm going to use the Eclipse ecosystem. Next I'm going to use Nexus from the Hyperlane. So make sure your wallets are connected, mainly the backpack and MetaMask. So and choose Solana as your source chain and Eclipse as your destination chain, and click USDC. So I'm going to bridge $10 worth of USDC into Eclipse. Click continue. So click send to Eclipse. So the fees is around $1. So make sure you have $1 worth of SOL in your wallet and click approve. So the next thing is we're going to use the NFT mint on Eclipse. So I already minted it. So if you haven't mint, kindly mint it. So it is only for 1 week. It's been already 2 days. So you got only 4 days left to mint. So make sure whenever the video got released, you need to mint it ASAP. So as you can see, I already minted. So I'm going to skip this part. As you can see, the 10 USDC got sent. I also received it on my Eclipse network. So the next thing is I'm going to switch to Eclipse, and then I'm going to use the DEX. So connect your backpack wallet. So make sure you're on Eclipse network. Alright, so I have this much of token, so let me quickly swap $2 of Ethereum into, right now this has only one pool, so ETH to USDC and USDC to Sol and WIF to USDC. So I'm just going to USDC 0.01, so click swap, click approve. Alright, I'm going to swap into Sol, so $2.5 worth of Sol. Alright, I'm going to swap Sol into WIF. So if you want, you can also add liquidity to it, but I'm just going to do only swap for now. So right now I'm going to swap Sol back into USDC, and I'm going to swap USDT into WIF. So this process is only for the purpose of increasing the transactions on the Eclipse network. So do it like this, so you will get transactions on the contract interactions on the Eclipse network. So do it like 3 times a week, so you can get a much of transaction count. And then I'm going to try it again. So just because of the slippage limit, I believe now it got worked, and I'm just going to go to Nexus. I'm going to bridge back the Eclipse to Sol. So click on Eclipse and then your destination to Sol. You can also bridge the WIF token if you want. I think that's the only way. There is no route available for Arbitrum. So click max, then we continue. So I'm going to swap some cheese. So I'm going to use USDC connect your backpack wallet. I'm going to use around $1 of cheese. So this cheese token is used to pay the gas fees for the cheese chain that we bridged earlier, right? So after getting it, go to the Wormhole website of the cheese chain. So connect your Sol wallet, that is your backpack, and connect your EVM wallet. So bridge the fund. So it will take around 1 minute only. So after that, just go to the Nexus. Here it is. So the Wormhole transaction got get through the bridge, and we need to climb it on this cheese chain using the Arbitrum bridge fee. So you need to pay the fee on Arbitrum so it can be delivered into the cheese chain. So you can also add the cheese chain token to your wallet. Click here, it will be automatically added. So now I'm going to copy the cheese chain bridge. You can simply use the stable bridge. So click on stable bridge. So choose cheese chain as your source and destination as the Arbitrum. So make sure you bridge worth of $2 of the cheese token from the Solana. Alright, send it to Arbitrum. So it cost around $0.5, I think. So we bridge back the USDC from cheese chain, so as you can see here, and then we're going to bridge back the USDC from Sol to or AVM chains. So here click more, click bridge. So you can choose USDC. So this is powered by Wormhole. You can choose base as your destination chain. Click Rabi, connect it, and connect your backpack wallet. Make sure it is on Solana. Alright, so 97.8. Now I change it to Polygon because of the less fee. So I'm going to proceed with the Polygon. So this is for the Wormhole interaction. So the SDC which has a 0 slippage and a 0 fee. So you need to claim it. So click claim, and cost only 1 cent. So the only thing left is Sui. So this is the Sui, so biggest DEX. So I'm quickly also add this. So this is like the Jupiter exchange of the Sui. So you can interact with various DEXs. So this is multi-chain. So this is basically a multi-DEX protocol on Sui network. We also support Aptos too. Just connect your Sui wallet. Click here and connect. So you can. I'm just going to swap it. I also made the testnet project yesterday on my Twitter, that is Walrus. So you can interact with that. I'm going to swap back the USDC into Sui. Alright, click max. Confirm swap. So this is the NFT market on Sui. So let me quickly show it. So right now Sui market is in another level. So I can check with that, and now open your wallet. So here you can have the stake. So choose a validator. So let me choose Sign of Stones and stake $1 1 Sui. So many of you may know that Deep Tech airdrop around $400 worth of Sui for staking on their platform. So make sure you do it. So that's it for today, guys. So it got around $15 worth of fees, and the Eclipse interaction is one interaction on Eclipse. So and then Sui that you need to, for the video purpose I made for Sui interaction, but you can now swap as much as you can on in. So the Hyperlane is the highest interaction with some multi-chain DEXs like a Jumper, Bungee, and you can also increase the contract interaction on OP. Just swap on in some NFT on Optimism. So this is the way to do it for monthly once or monthly twice. There is a huge chance for Wormhole airdrop. So and also LayerZero another airdrop, and Hyperchain they haven't took snapshot for season 2. So make sure you increase as much as interaction on Hyperlane. So I'll sort this out and post the all links in my Telegram channel and also in the towns. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the video and hit the notification icon so you can get the video notification instantly whenever I post. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join our Telegram group. So I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, stay safe. Have a nice day.